Onwards with part 5, act 5 of our playthrough here. So let's go ahead and just talk to everyone over here, and then we'll just move on. Navali always wants to talk though. Nice level. What is it, 43? Alright, did you just catch up? Alright, anyways, what we were doing, we have to go back to the control blocks, and then we just kind of look for some person to eliminate. We need to also summon a bunch of zombies again, because every time you re-log in, your zombies reset, which is unfortunately a mechanic I wish that didn't exist. I wish it just like it always just kept you up with your zombies. Go hit up this Delirium. Outward over here. Ooh, we're taking some damage. It's that bleed. One thing that's kind of nice, if you do go Slayer, which is an ascendancy of the duelist, you can actually be immune to bleed, which is, oh, it's so nice. It is so nice to have that. I think that's where the boss is over there, so we'll go ahead and walk over here. Look for little holes in the gate right here. This is actually really important. Otherwise you'll get stuck a lot in some of these areas. Let's see if we can fight the super boss. Where is he? Where the heck is it? Oh, it's this chest that we need to open up. There we go. Let's see if we can eliminate more monsters here and get more rewards. This is for armors, though. I don't know if we'll get like a good upgrade in armor for a while. Ooh, we got a couple. Oh my gosh, that dropped so much! That's not even from the loot from the what dropped all of that? Dude, the loot was insane right there. That's a nice little currency. Look how fast that melted everything. Dude, this build, this league is good. How many Mizukis? Oh, how many zombies we got? We got 7 over here. We got 2 specters. I think we can get 8 skeletons right now. Yeah. I love the little skeleton guys though, because you get 2 at a time. And buy one, get one free. I'm actually not sure if we actually need to continue over here after we get this item here.
Now, where was I?
There we go, skill point. That's definitely good. Oh yeah, this is definitely where we need to go. They rotated the map, so it could be like over here. Ever since Conquerors of Atlas, which was last league, aka Metamorph, it messed up with a lot of the like maps that people are familiar with.
I need more mana.
Look at this boss, just absolutely melted. Alright, there we go. Now we're at the square. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this. Ice of the Zeal. Okay. So we have to access the Templar Quartz. $43. Okay. Something's hitting for damage. 2 skill points to put in. getting to the point where they're like almost unkillable. Oh! Oh! Alright. We're still going. Okay. Come on, my zombies. Yeah, once it gets like 3, like this, I've noticed it gets so much harder. Got 5 seconds. Alright, well, let's see what we get for a reward. 2 fusing, I'll take it. Alright, so we got 2 more skill points, and we're pathing towards... We got 1, 2, 5 more levels. Or 5 skill points, because technically we could get one of those quests that will grant us +1. What's mechanically? Oh, we just did it. Here, when I run to the next one, I'll show you. But it's called Delirium, and we're about to come up to it. Ooh. So what it happens is there's this little portal that you go through, and it makes everything much harder. Like 10, 20 times almost. It gets much more difficult. I'll pop all my flasks at once, why not? Just wanted to push buttons. Ooh. Too hard. You have a set duration. I hope I don't need to get more toughness here. I wanted to put the next 5 points into damage. But yeah, a lot of people that are doing hardcore are just hitting the end Delirium faster button, because things will rip you very fast. Oh, like I said, it was like, once we get to like 3. But our damage is still like really good. Look at this. Skeleton Shrine. Ooh, Chaos Shard, Engineer Shard. Yeah, this league is definitely worth playing. Like, I like this league a lot. Probably my second favorite league. First favorite Legion. But I want to see what the endgame boss is. Oh, it's a dead end. This area is huge. They really expanded some of the areas in this game, I feel like. Just to maybe make the experience a little longer. Alright. So since we completed one of the quests, I'll go ahead and dump all like the do we even have anything bad here? Okay, so we can get Onslaught, which gives us extra movement speed technically anyways, and it gives us extra like attack speed. Let's go and just grab this.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
So whichever one has like cast speed, and cast speed doesn't really matter too much. Alright, we'll use that. And we'll get rid of this, which will be chromatic. Swap this out. Oh wait. Oh, okay.
That would just
It has instant recovery. Even though it gives you less, it's technically still like worth. So what is our death to purity? Okay, yeah, that's where we need to go. But yeah, that's the mechanic this league. Basically, you walk through it, makes them harder. It's kind of like Breach, which a lot of people really liked as well. I like this league more than Breach though, for sure. The thing that I hate with Breach is honestly splinters. I don't know. I feel like it's only because I have to pick them up. I would rather it just be like it auto just puts it in your inventory when it's a splinter. Like there's no reason why you wouldn't want to pick it up, right? Oh, there's like a separate stash tab with it. That'd be quite nice.
I need more mana.
You can see we're mowing through the content right now and it feels great. I will need to get a lot more like defensive stats soon. I just want to specifically get the minions' damage also affect us. Oh, it's a 43. Yeah, it's pretty good. We're not like super far above the level. Drop it 4 sockets. Ooh, it's a blade, but not going to be able to make use of that. Okay. I'm going to go in with the charges. This guy takes forever to like really do anything. Yeah, it's okay. I got zombies. Also, I wanted to take the damage to kind of see like threshold, so as long as we don't get one-shotted, we're okay for the next 5 levels, I think. But yeah, this guy talks too much. He's too many phases, so spawn a bunch of like smaller enemies to kill. He's coming back. Watch out for that beam, it does lots of damage. I didn't get hit once by that's surprising.
Mana.
I'm really liking Bladeful over Ethereal Knives though. Like, it covers more area. He dropped wisdom. Oh, nice. Talk to Mr. Sin.
Innocence.
This guy looks really cool.
And only you I shall save.
The real question: who's cooler, Sin or Ethereal? Wait, what? I don't think I've ever seen this. This is cinematic? Okay, we'll watch this one for once, I guess. Oh, that's it? Oh, okay. Okay.
Remember,
We'll get a jewel over here, so increase physical damage. This is for a ground slam. A lot of these will affect very specific skills. So this one affects ground slam, which we're not doing. Molten strike. This one's usually the most popular one to take because it can still sell for some, but I haven't played the game in a while, so I don't know if it's still expensive. This was kind of cool to mess around with last league since we went ice shot. This one is for a frost blades. That's actually a really good thing to level up. Ethereal Knives fires projectiles in a circle. That could be kind of cool, but we don't use that. Spark. This one's for blight. Affects withered. Okay. Chaos damage extra. This is for magma orb. I mean, you could still use it without requiring the skill, but for the most part, people want it for that specific reason. This is for freeze pulse. None of these are really useful, so I'm gonna have to look up which one might be worth the most in terms of trade value. It won't be worth like a huge amount, but like it's a nice little start. Then we gotta go to Kataba's Torments over here, so we didn't get that waypoint over there. Okay, so we'll have to go through here, and hopefully it'll still be like revealed. Oh no. So yeah, we have to go over to an area that we don't have a waypoint at. At least we have the Delirium to go through. This is where I would say that was kind of a mistake. I could... yeah, we'd have to walk back twice. I mean, it's like pretty much the same. It's just the reason why I chose this route versus walking backwards. I guess I could make the area have new enemies, but it's just... I'm gonna walk all the way back. I'd rather kill things, right? Makes a lot more sense if I have to go backwards.
Mana.
Orb of Regret. Okay. So, I don't think we've went over the Orb of Regrets yet. So, an Orb of Regret can give you a skill point refund. But there's some cool crafting recipes for it too, to like reduce the levels of gems. Could be an option. If we can, the boss versions of these guys are super strong. There we go, nice. So I'm guessing each type of monster has like a value assigned to it in terms of how much it gives you. Level up again, nice. A Vault Orb, okay. So that will corrupt an item. And once it's corrupted, you pretty much can't modify it. You still technically can, but for the most part, you're not supposed to be able to modify it. Alright, so go ahead and throw that skill point in. More minion damage, and then we'll get extra minion regen. And this one's what, minion attack and cast speed. I'm gonna get, I think, everything over here. It's just all gonna be stuff that applies to us as well. But the first one I want to get is the... Is that thing like completely locked off? Oh, the entrance is now blocked. Oof. Wait. Well, if it's blocked off now, then how do I get over there? I'd have to go through the chamber. Oh. Okay. Bad idea. That's a rip like 10 minutes. Or like 5 minutes more so.
Just make life complicated.
So you can't go there because it's blocked off. But it's fine. Going through here would have been smarter. The reason why...
What in damnation have you done?
Is because it sets everything ablaze after we kill them. also pretty much still one-shotting. It's just that there's multiple things that come out, and Bladefall takes a second to come out. Double check our resistances. Yeah, so we're good on resistances. If we died to Delirium, it's not a big deal at all.
Hello, my agent of anarchy. It appears I returned just in time.
I need more mana.
Oh, that's the new boss. That's the new League mechanic boss, which I haven't seen yet. They kind of kept him a mystery, but I like that. Watch out for those explosions, I'm saying them. Yeah, boots? Okay. Our boots could probably be replaced pretty soon. I just really want to get the Baron first, that's what I want. Oh! That does lots of damage. Oh, that's pretty close to the end. And then in that bone armor. And do this. So one thing I learned is if you go through, it won't drop your loot, it'll drop it at the very end when you exit, so you can use that to your advantage if you want. You can hit end like the Delirium thing, but if you do that, the problem is that it will actually take longer. Like it's faster to do the method that I showed. Increase cold damage. I mean, we do technically have some cold damage. This one's that's triple life. That's fine. I don't really like any of those. I'm not sure what picked this up. And now we're gonna go and get the waypoint. Hopefully over here there'll be a waypoint that we can go and pick up. I do want to find the waypoint here. Because I think this is like the center of the death. Can you see it? Yeah, you kind of see it on my screen. Here, I'll do this so you guys can fully see it. So if we go over here, you can see where the waypoint is in the center over here. We want to make sure we get this. Very important. Can we even go here? Oh, you can. We don't actually need to go here right now. Just curious if you can. Because it showed that like it was disconnected right here. Oh, we lost one of our specters. No. Alright, that means we've got to go back to Act 2. But we'll do that later.
I need more mana.
And I'm not going to summon another specter right now. Because if I summon another specter right now, what will happen is I will have to resummon 2 more of the monkeys. And I'd rather just find 1 monkey versus finding 2. We'll do it when we get to the next waypoint or something. Nice. Alright, perfect. So back to Act 2. Back to the riverways. Where's the big monkey? problem is there's just too many. It's really hard to target the corpses sometimes. So you have to reload an area, which I can show you guys how that works. That's actually an important thing. So what we'll do is I'll go to this area. Now, I'm going to hold control, I'm going to click, and I can hit my old instance, or I can start a completely new instance, which is basically going to the map as a fresh map. So it'll reset all of the monsters. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now that we're done with this, go right back in. Act 5, we were right here, the reliquary. And thing is right here, perfect.
If only you knew what this place truly hides.
So we gotta get some of the torments, some parts. Got the hair. You get all the parts. Hair, tooth, and the jawbone. So the monsters come like hopping over the little like gate. It's pretty cool looking. There's the jaw, and we gotta get the hair. Gotta get the wig, and it should be down over here. See what we get. I feel like when it ends, it should end instantly, which is taking its time. And a crafting recipe. Oh, tooth. Oh yeah, it is hair. What is it? Hair, jawbone, and what? Whatever. We got it.
For freedom. Remember,
Nice.
we do this for freedom.
Next 2 levels, and then we need life. So which life will we get? Not minion life though, because that won't really matter. This will be good to have because this is extra 10 to strength too. Strength actually gives you life anyways, and it'll be how we scale more minion damage. Okay, let's see. I guess we can grab this. Increase life. It's 4%. It's not too bad. Then we get some life regen as well. Ooh, that'll be nice. Extra increased armor and maximum energy shield, and we get to regen. And then what do we have over here? This is regen, but we'll maybe go down here. We'll also have to kind of check out what we get for our timeless jewel, which is a mechanic that I'll explain later down the line. The next one is, we'll go over here, and then we'll go to the ossuary. It's weird, it marks it over here, but you need to actually go through here if I'm correct, yeah. Get the sign of purity, but tease you with it. I don't know why I just popped all my potions there. I was just like, yeah, let's go for it. Sounds good. Usually you want to be within like a few levels of the level that you're in. So like you'll see over here on the top right it says 44 or 47. So we'll still get okay XP.
Magnificent monuments to mortal absurdity. Yet it is somehow aspiration.
Crafting recipe over here. Ooh. Go ahead and go back in. Oh, we're still in it. We'll just end it. And then we'll turn that into town. Let's make that waypoint right here.
see what I
I
can
picked that up, right? Oh, okay.
That would just make life complicated.
It's the ruined square. Oh, okay. Oh, it's like over here and to the left, I think. Most of this game is pretty easy to find out where to go. Oh, it's like way over here. Unless they moved it over. Is console PO worth giving a try? Definitely, but wait till the league starts because it's much more enjoyable. Oh, I probably should have mentioned this at the very beginning of our playthrough, but you know, if you want to join some parties, you can see that there's like Act 5 start. You can join other people's parties. I like to play it solo so I can kind of control like what's happening, and you know, like I don't want to get carried. It's totally viable to play with a party, but you'll have to fight over loot, which no one really likes to do. That's one thing that I think that I wish Path of Exile did better, is make it so it's worth it to play in a group. Because for the most part, it really isn't worth it. You don't want to share loot. No one wants to share loot. Like, everyone should have their own separate drops. Here, why do I have... What happened to my frenzy? What? These aren't my monkeys. Where did my monkeys go? It's fine. We'll worry about that later. Group, you think group play is the best way to get loot? I think it's terrible to share. Like, what is it? You get also get more XP, right? You get like some bonuses, but I still think it's a terrible play. Nah, dude, when something drops, people for the most part. They'll fight up. They'll fight about it. I mean, if you're playing with some friends, I think it's like more viable, but I don't think it's really worth it. The reason why I also say it's not worth it to play in a group, there are some map modifiers that will, let's say, reflect physical damage, and some people can't do them. But I've only done like 3 player. I don't really know how many players can you have? Is it like 6, right? Yeah, okay. 6. You can have up to 6 players. I don't remember if it actually scales to make it harder though. Oh, I didn't even summon our Carrion Golem. We did. Oh wait, we've been missing out on this. Where's our Golem? I forgot to resummon our Golem that does damage. We had to put that little banner over there. Next level though, we get that spiritual aid. It's gonna be nice. So we'll see how much damage we'll get with just that one node. So this guy, he does a move where he kind of swipes his hand across. You're gonna head to bed. All right. Psycho, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, he hits pretty hard. He should, though. Those drops, thank you.
I need more mana.
Just gonna chill over here. Woo. Like I said, massive amounts of damage. So what happens is heart comes out and then you want to attack the heart. And then he'll put it back. Just mess around with his attacks.
But it cannot be extinguished.
Alright. Defeated that axe boss.
There is no shame.
Now we're gonna return to Ray class. Actually, a very short act. Like as far as the times go. Kind of want to keep each act. I think that's like perfect. So we're gonna actually go back to Act 1, but it'll be in the future of Act 1 for this one over here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea for our playthrough.
Remember, this ain't no charity.
Or should I make it like them like longer?
Don't think I'll be forgetting that.
That would just make life complicated.
Because then I can like title it like acts. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll cut it for each act will be its own like part on YouTube. I think that's a good idea. Anyways, now that we're back in Lion Eyes Watch, this is back into Act 1 over here, and we'll continue our playthrough on the next exciting episode. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be the end of this part. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.